Now that we have covered the settings, let's look at the camera's built-in light meter. In this example, I am shooting in manual mode, which means that I have to take full control of the camera. Firstly, I am going to change the aperture to f16. We said that a small aperture like this is going to give us great depth of field, which is what we want here, because we are shooting a landscape and we want the entire scene to be in focus. The light meter on this camera is the scale you see on the left-hand side of the viewfinder. You can see that the needle of the exposure level indicator is aligned with the +3. This means that the current setting is 3 stops over the standard exposure. If we take a picture now, it will be very overexposed. To get the standard exposure, we need to align the needle with the 0 in the middle of the exposure level indicator. This gives us the standard exposure. Similarly, if we were to take a picture when the needle is aligned with a negative value, -3 in this example, the image would be very underexposed. You may think that shooting in manual mode may be more difficult and more time-consuming, as you constantly have to keep an eye on all of the camera's controls, but this is not necessarily true. Sometimes shooting in manual mode may be faster and may give you more consistent results. In this example, I used the exposure of f16 and 1/60th of a second at ISO 100. Now that I have taken the light meter reading, I don't need to change it as long as the light remains the same. So I could move a little bit further back. I could go and shoot on this side of the boat, or on the quay, or I could even walk down and shoot on the bridge. As long as the light remains the same, I don't have to change the exposure.